The second element in this course we will take a closer look at is character. Strong, well-developed characters are essential to the overall success of any story. There are three main methods of presenting and developing a character. The first two methods indicate the point of view of the story, or in other words, whose perspective the story is being told from. The first method is to have the third-person narrator tell the reader about the character. The narrator will tell the reader the character's habits and the thoughts and feelings they are experiencing. This is the most common method used in storytelling. Although it varies, most often the third-person narrator is omniscient or all-knowing. This means that they know the characters in the book, what their pasts were like, and what will happen to them in the future. This is called the third-person omniscient viewpoint. The second method is to have the character tell us about themselves or other characters in the story. This is called first-person narration or first-person point of view. Often, in first-person narration, the character will go between addressing the audience and being a part of the story. A first-person narrator can be either omniscient, often this is seen when they are recounting a tale of their past, or limited, meaning the events of the story are revealed to them as they are revealed to the reader. The last way to present a character is to have the character revealed through dialogue, actions, and their physicality. Using this method, when the view of the story is the first-person narrator, a character can contradict what the narrator says, adding an element of surprise or complication to a plotline. Next, we have what we call round or flat characters. This way of describing characters was developed by E.M. Forster. A round character will have many layers, just as a person does. They will be well-developed and deeply involved in the action of the story. Readers will feel a connection with a well-developed character. Our reader will emphasize with the character because they can relate to what the character is going through. A flat character most often represents a stereotype. They will not be fully developed. They may be used in the background of a story or for quick reference, but if a character is not developed, a reader won't become attached to them. In this way, a flat character is not very useful to a story. Moving forward, we come upon a way of classifying characters as dynamic or static. A dynamic character will have many events and conflicts that will help them grow and change over the course of a story. Often at the end of a story, a dynamic character will have experienced a life change or significant event that changed the way they think. Static characters may run into conflicts and events throughout the story as well. They may even come upon the same challenges that the dynamic character experiences. However, the static character will remain unchanged. So as a review, we have covered point of view, where there is third-person narration and often an omniscient viewpoint. Using this method, the narrator provides all the details about the character. First-person narrator, where the narrator is often the protagonist and provides the reader with details about themselves and others. And lastly, we looked at how character can be revealed through dialogue, actions, and physicality. Next, we looked at round versus flat characters. Round characters have many layers, they're complex, involved in the story action, you can empathize with them, and they're relatable. Flat characters are often stereotypes, they're not fully developed, they're good for background or setting scenes, but they're rarely used as significant characters in the story. Finally, we looked at dynamic versus static characters. Dynamic characters change and evolve as a story progresses. They experience life-changing events or epiphanies, and they often do a 180 from where the story started to where it ends. Static characters do not change throughout the story. Even though they may encounter the same challenges as the dynamic character, they will not be influenced by these challenges. On the mini-blog, I have provided a character analysis worksheet. There are 25 questions to consult when you are creating your characters. Although you do not have to use all of the questions, using a lot of them when developing your character will help you get to know who you are writing about. As an assessment of this lesson, you'll be asked to create 2 characters that answer at least 13 questions on the assessment list. Happy writing!